Okay, so what I'd like you to do is just close your eyes. And now we're going to get them as dissociated as possible. So I want you to picture, now the now you is going to go on, is little Greg on stage already?
No, he's getting ready.
Okay, so we've already jumped into a movie, and it's not one scene anymore. That's fine. All right, that's good. That's all right, it always happens. At least does to me.
There was the two photos, one putting it on, and then the other was stepping on stage in front of a bunch of people.
Okay.
So there was embarrassment.
So now what we have is two movies. So I'm going to separate them. Hopefully we'll have enough time very quickly to do both, all right? But we're going to take them as two separate, just like in the movie technique, we're going to take them as two separate things. All right, so what I want you to do is, so he's where? Describe it to me.
Which one do you want me to?
We're going to start the one.
The first one, put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Standing off behind the crowd, basically, or actually in the other room, getting ready to go out, to go on stage.
Okay. Now tell me exactly what it looks like. What's in the room? How many people are there?
There's our whole class, bunch of kids getting ready, all dressed up. A teacher and a couple, parents, kind of getting these round paper pieces ready and put them on our,
Okay. I want you to freeze that for me. I want you to unfreeze little Greg. All right, and I want you to walk up to him. Now, since he's littler than you, you might want to bend down a little bit. And I want you to introduce yourself to him. And if he likes magic, you can say, I'm magic from the future. If he's not the kind of kid that likes magic, you just say, I have a way to come from the future. And I've come here to help you through this. And tell me when you've gotten that far. You don't have to do that out loud. You can do that in silence.
Okay. He said, okay, why?
Okay, now tell him that you have this cool new tool called tapping, and is it okay if you tap on the side of his hand? Tell me.
He said okay.
Okay, so go ahead and tap on the side of his hand. You can either use your other hand to pretend like you're tapping, or you can just picture it in your mind. Ask him how he's feeling.
It's kind of crazy. It's nerve-wracking.
Okay, how old is he?
He's second grade.
Okay, I don't know any second grader that knows the word nerve-wracking. So here's what I want you to do.
Nervous.
No, you're making it up for him. I want you to actually ask him. I want you to actually picture his little face and say, how do you feel?
You know what? He doesn't know what the feeling is.
All right, tell him what
he doesn't know what a word goes with that feeling.
Ask him where he feels it in his body. Ask him.
In his chest and throat.
Okay, what does it feel like in his chest and throat? Ask him. Let him come up with the way it feels.
Tight.
Okay. Is the tightness both in his chest and in his throat? Ask him.
Yeah, it's more in his chest.
Okay.
And he wants to run.
Okay. Go ahead, tap on the side of his hand. I want you to say this out loud. Even though you want to run.
Even though you want to run.
Of course you do. Anybody in your situation would.
Anybody.
Even though you want to run.
Even though you want to run.
I'm here with you. And I'm going to help you through this.
I'm going to help you through this.
I know you don't want to. You want to run.
I know you want to run.
But I'm here to help you. And even though you have this tightness in your chest.
Even though you have this tightness in your chest.
You're such a good boy.
You're such a good boy.
And I'll go around his points. This tightness in your chest.
This tightness in your chest.
You have this tight in your chest.
This tight in your chest.
You have this tight in your chest.
This tight in your chest.
And a little bit in your neck.
A little bit in your neck.
And you want to run.
You want to run.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Anybody would.
Anybody.
Anybody could. This tightness.
This tightness.
And that you want to run.
And then you want to run.
Go back to his karate chop and ask him, how is he feeling now? Is it feeling better, or is it feeling worse, or what is he feeling?
He's feeling better, and he's feeling like, okay, let's get on with this.
Okay? All right, so ask him how we can make this better. How can we help him through this thing? And ask him.
He wants to look good on stage. He wants to look good, just look good in front of people. He doesn't want to be embarrassed.
Okay, and for this one time here where he's feeling funny about putting the clothes on before he goes on stage, and he was feeling funny, how can we help him through that part? Ask him.
mean, what he said, I just edited it, knowing what I know about Matrix. But what he said was, I don't want to go on stage. I don't want the embarrassment to happen.
Okay, and if he had to have the embarrassment because this is supposed to help him through something, what can we do? How can we help him so he isn't embarrassed? Or how can we help him so that he doesn't feel those feelings? What can we do to help him? Ask him.
Make it like he's a rock star or something, so.
All right, but let's go back to where he's trying to close on. We don't want to go on stage. Are they now coming together? Or is he
make
okay?
it like he's dressing like a rock star, dressing in a way that's.
Yeah? Would that help him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let that happen.
Okay.
Can you narrate for me so we know what's going on?
So now he's just putting on, let's say, kind of black rock star clothes, I guess, and leather, and just like,
Okay.
something to look cool versus silly.
Okay. Now, because he had to wear the what is it, candy cane candle?
It could, yeah.
Is that what it was?
It's just white. It's just white.
Okay. So if he had to wear that, but he's wearing the rock star clothing underneath it, is that good enough? Because maybe he can, is that good enough? Okay. Because maybe he'll take it off when he's on stage or something. Surprise everybody. We'll see what he wants to do. All right. So he's okay with putting the rock star clothes underneath?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It makes it definitely calms him down.
Okay. And is it just calm, or how is he feeling?
He still has a little bit of nervousness, but
We need to separate the two events. Is the nervousness still from when he gets dressed? Or is now he's starting to think about...
he's thinking about going on the stage.
Okay, tell him to wait a second. We need to do something first, because he's maybe never done this before, so we need to slow him down.
Okay.
So ask him to focus on the relief or the calmness or whatever the feeling was that he likes putting the rock star clothes on. Can you focus on that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
He just feels much more comfortable.
Okay, so I want to...
Much more calm.
What I want you to do is to take that calmness and that rock star clothing picture that you see him wearing, okay, in his face, and being calm, and what else, other feelings are there that little Echo's feeling?
He feels cool and,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
Calm.
So take that picture of him and all those feelings and make them as bigger, as brighter as possible, and really wallow in all that good feeling for him, and take that down through the top of your head, all through your brain and neural pathways, all through your face. Stay focused on it. If your mind starts wandering, go right back to the picture with all the feelings, all through your face and body, your chest, shoulders, arms, torso, all the way down to your feet, all through your legs to your feet. Now he goes a little faster. I can tell he's going a little faster, so that's fine. Back
I've done this kind of stuff.
Okay. Back into your heart. Just slow down a little bit for him, and for the last one. Into your heart, bigger and brighter. Don't lose the image. And out through where your hand is, your heart and your chest. So it fills up the field around you. Okay? A little bit more. Okay, good. All right. Ask him if he's ready to go on stage. Now we've started a different movie, so we might have to tap on him again. Now let him know he's going to have to go on stage. Ask him how he's feeling.
So, okay.
He's all right? Okay. Now, is he okay to get on the stage, or do we need to do anything to help him through this?
No, he's good. The whole class is.
All right, so go ahead and let him go on the stage.
Okay.
And tell me what's going on.
He's walking out, they file up, like they do.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of up on the kind of higher level pictures.
How's he feeling?
He's actually feeling quite good.
Yeah? Let's reimprint that one too. Down to the top of your head. Pictures the feelings.
You can look out. The big thing is looking out at all the people.
Is that good or
and
bad?
Feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and, now I want you to stay outside of him and watch him feeling good. Okay? How proud he is of himself, or whatever the words are. I don't want to put words in your mouth. And how he's feeling. Do you see how he's feeling?
He's feeling great.
Okay, I want you to take that feeling and that picture and pull it down through the top of your head. And I'm going to speed up because you can do this faster. Down through your all neural pathways, head, chest, body, down to your feet. Focus on that good feeling. Into your heart and out. And if you were to look at that picture and it had a colored glow around it, what would it be?
Gold.
Okay, take that gold down to the top of your head, all through your mind, brain, through all your cells. This is the new reality, down to your feet. Really look at that picture into your heart. and bigger and brighter so it fills the field. And I want you to tell me when you're done reimprinting. Okay, and go ahead and open your eyes. Okay, now close your eyes again. When you look at that picture, what do you see?
Just a rock star.
A rock star.
Basically.
Okay, now open your eyes. Is there something you learned negatively at that time when you went through that?
That, I guess, embarrassment, and then I looked like an idiot.
Okay, and what do you feel now? Anything
I look
change?
like a rock star.
Rockstar, yes. Okay. So what you saw is it was sort of two different movies, but what the nice thing was is by taking care of this one first, we didn't have to do anything for when he went on stage. All right? We reimprinted twice. Okay? I stop every time there's a positive feeling, because if you can get the client to start to feel better, as long as it's an all positive feeling, if you can freeze it and not let it keep going, that's a good thing, because then by the time we get to this other one, he's now has reimprinted something positive here, and it reinforces that when he's a rock star on stage. Now what you didn't see me do, because I thought I was going to do scene reimprinting, is I didn't take any kind of level of intensity of anything, of the embarrassment, anything. Now when we usually do the whole movie technique inside the matrix, what I do is I say, how high is the embarrassment? So how high was the embarrassment?
Probably an 8.
And what is it? Is anything there now? It's okay. If you noticed, I did not have to tap on aspects, right? I didn't have to clear everything out. It all happens by itself by going through the new learning with the new feelings, and that's the reimprinting part, what it does. By putting it all through your cells, all that goes away, which is why it's so much faster than what we've done before. Now, trauma, really big T traumas, we handle a little bit differently, and we'll learn that tomorrow, okay? Anything left there? Close your eyes one more time. See his face, the smile on his face? You still see the rock star. Okay, thank you, Greg. That was good.
And the interesting part of that was I could stand up and do this kind of presentation in front of a group, whatever, you know, no problem. But anytime it came to performing, I was like, no.
Do you sing? What do you do? What kind of performance?
It's more just like extras and performance, like, or any kind of performance. I would always stay away from it, so I've never really done it.
Oh, stand up more. I want you to just look at them, and I want you to go, to be or not to be?
To be.
Come on, I'm serious.
To be or not to be.
That is the question.
That is the question.
Whether it's noble or in the mind.
What is it?
Whether it's noble or in the mind.
Whether it's noble or in the mind.
To suffer the slings and arrows.
To suffer the sling and arrows.
Of outrageous fortune.
About outrageous fortune.
Outrageous fortune.
Outrageous fortune.